Hey everybody, what's happening? It's Michael Beretta, ThoughtFusionBlog.com. Thanks for checking me out today. I am checking in from Wallingford, Connecticut, where we are getting walloped with a snowstorm. Just tons of snow. In fact, you'll see a picture down below of what my car looked like. I had to actually walk around the parking lot and just press the key fob trying to figure out where my car was. Of course, snow, bad weather makes me think of people who've got to go to work. And the problem with that is because you're always going to hear arguments from people when you talk about people having more freedom, more control over when they set their hours and when they're in the office and schedules and all that kind of jazz. And you always hear, well, people have got to be there. Right? If you're in a hospital, if you're, in a resident care facility, or, if you're a bank teller or something like that, you've got to be in front of the customer. Okay, relax. I hear you. What happens when you can't get there, though? I'll wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, what happens is when you don't really have a plan in place, or not necessarily a plan, but just a way to support employees to actually meet their expectations, right? And if that means they've got to be somewhere at a particular time, okay, excellent. What are you doing to support them to make that happen? Like if you know a storm is coming, do you have facilities set up to allow employees to stay over, which would provide them with not only facilities to sleep, but places to shower and provide food, things like in a hospital or a resident care facility or something like that? Or can you put employees up in nearby hotels so they won't have to be traveling? Because what's the other option? The other option is there is no attempt to engage the employee and say, how can we as a whole organization solve this issue of if there's inclement weather, how do we still meet the obligations and expectations of the organization? How do we do that? So when you don't give options to employees to feel supported, what happens is when it snows or people know snow's coming, guess what they're going to do? Yeah, that's right. They're going to call out anyway, all right? And then when you try to make that call, oh, thank you, technology and the caller ID, right? We're calling, no can do. So when you talk about inclement weather and still having to be there and still having to meet expectations and still got to be in front of the customer and take care of things, that's fine. I agree. That's got to happen. However, what is in place to support the employees to make it happen versus you start at 8. You've got to be here at 8 and you don't leave till 4. All right? That is just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, right? You're going to aggravate people, and you're quite honestly going to make employees feel like they're not really cared for, right? Or supported, or understood, or valued, because as much as you're talking about how inclement weather can affect work, guess what else it affects? Yeah, that's right, lives. All right? So listen to here's the deal, organizations and employees. Get with the program. Understand there are things that happen that are exceptions to the norm. So what is put in place to support employees during those exceptional times, all right? Hope all is well. Everybody that's getting pummeled in the Northeast, please be careful. We're thinking about you. I'm here. I'm stuck too, all right? Have a good one.